Hello everyone, and today we're going to do a bit different thingy. In previous streams I worked on mainly Rust projects, and today I'm going to do a bit different approach, and I'm going to work on a project that is web-based and not Rust-based. So it looks like I need to update stream information. So let's call it building a static website generator. And this is exactly what I'm going to do today. And yeah, let's update tags. I'm not sure who will look into tags, but whatever. And let's call it TypeScript as well. Okay, so if someone is interested in looking into TypeScript, this will be relevant as well. So okay, so with this out of the way, let's look into it. So first of all, I already have a small project. Let's call it a toy project. Basically all my projects are my toys in this way or another. So basically I created some time ago a repo that does exactly what I stated a moment ago. It creates a static website. I have a source code for the situation around the building a static website. I have I call it blog builder, but I'm not sure that it is a correct name, because at the moment I thought that blog probably will be the main idea of creating this project, but today I'm not that sure that the blog is the right naming for this project, because, well, the main idea is to create a website, and blog is actually a part of this website. It's not necessarily the main thing. It could be the main thing, but it's not necessarily the main thing. So maybe in this stream we'll approach this as well, and we'll do some rebranding of the project. But let's put it aside. So basically I have a source code of the builder, and I have quite a few packages here, but most of them have very little code. It's basically separation of concerns. Even this preview package has nothing, but basically is trying to serve a certain folder, and nothing more, nothing less. And we also have here some base tsconfig, maybe UI components. I'm not sure I have much here. Right, UI components is something very, very, very simple, even without any logic. So basically I have here some building blocks, and we'll need to see if we will be able to make sense out of it. But first of all, this notification is a bit annoying. So what's happening? Chat, GitHub Copilot. Okay, please restart it. Okay, so let's start by building it. We will try to see if it even works. So basically, what I will try to do is I even don't remember what commands I used in order for this project to work. So first of all, let's take a look at the package.json in the root and see what commands actually are available for us. So I have build all, I have test, I have preview, and I have linting. Okay, cool. Let's start by running test. Will it work? Yeah, it works. I'm not sure I have enough tests even. I have one test maybe. Oh, cool. Really? I have test? I wonder where do I have a test. I even don't remember writing one, but okay. And then I can actually let's go ahead and check if all dependencies are installed. Yeah, all dependencies are installed, and we even can update Yarn to a new version. So maybe this is a good start. So okay, Yarn has been updated, but in order to see if it correctly works, let's first remove non-modules and run Yarn again, and we'll see if everything works as expected. So what are the changes? And obviously we have a source code of Yarn, and we have Yarn RC changed to version 4.6. Cool. Package.json also changed. Okay, so everything is expected. So maybe at this point is a good call to call Yarn build on everything. Yarn build all, and yeah, everything works. And as you can see, I'm even using Turbo, which use a lot of cache, and allegedly build should be faster, but in my case everything was built from scratch. But if I will run it once more, it sort of builds everything from scratch, but it's full turbo, so maybe it's not from scratch. Right, so if I will change source code to something else, we'll also get full turbo. No, okay, looks like now I am really building it, so for full turbo works, and I am getting all the build very fast, which is cool. Nice. So allegedly I have build create for me, and all the build files should be in content. No, it should be in content blog. Okay, I have content blog build, and now inside of build I have all the files. I see. So I should be able to run Yarn preview, and yeah, and now I can open it and see what is available to me. So I have 2 pages, and I can open it. I can see the content of the page, and also I can see the content of the second page. Okay, nice. So it's pretty basic. I didn't expect anything else, so it is okay. Now let's take a look at the contents of my blog, which is basically 2 pages, and the actual text of the page is inside of the index.md file. And I'm using here a thumbnail. No, actually, well, yeah, I have a thumbnail, but I'm not using it yet. So the idea is to use it when I'm doing preview of a post. And what I do use is I'm using this page. So this image, and this image I'm sort of embedding it into the page somewhere here, right? So this is the actual image that I'm using inside of my blog post. So this is all what is happening. So here as I have MD file, and I'm using something to parse it, and something is MDX, if I'm not mistaken. It should happen inside of blog builder, src. I have commands. I have build command, and inside of the build command, so this is throwing an error, so let's comment out it and comment out this line as well. And here I am actually running MDX. I'm evaluating every page, every MD page, and I'm actually creating a content out of this page. I'm running render to static markup. Okay, so MDX evaluate provides me with the component. Okay. Now what is happening is I'm taking a content, I'm providing it to the function that I call write post, which should create an HTML file with contents of whatever comes from the MD file, and then I'm also processing post assets, which I believe only fetches whatever is in MD file. I believe from links like that. It takes, for example, designing games JPEG and copies it to the build folder. Not exactly in the root of the build folder, but inside of the dedicated directory. So here I'm sort of regexing it. Right. Maybe it's worth adding here a comment. Image regex for an image format in MD file. For example, exclamation mark, image title, some image PNG. Right. Okay. So maybe it's at this point it's worth to comment it out. Well, not comment it out, but to commit it. It's worth committing it. Let's first of all commit changes related to yarn upgrade. Okay, and now why I did it? Why? Okay, it's not relevant, but it's not what I intended, but it's power the habit. Okay. Check out -b, and my current branch will be let's call it refactor some folders. So the basic idea of today's stream will be to create a new approach, sort of make it work again, sort of look into it and see if I can make sense out of this architecture. Because currently I feel that last time I looked at it, I feel that it sort of doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm a bit of lost in this architecture. In the current architecture, it doesn't make much sense to me, and it's a bit of a hard task to add the new functionality and to see if I can make it work in the long run. Because basically the inspiration for this project is other static file generators like Gatsby, or maybe something a bit more simpler like Vitest, not Vitest, but Vitpress. It's very basic. At least it looked like something very basic, which is a good thing. I wanted it to be basic. I didn't want to invest too much time and energy in working this out, because I just wanted to see what is it required from site generator to work and to produce. Sorry, it's a bit annoying. Okay, now my chair works. So I wanted to see what is it required for site generator to work to produce some output that makes sense, and I can maybe use it for generating my own sites. It's not like I have a lot of sites, but it is, in my opinion, it's an interesting exercise to see if I can make it work to the level that is accepted by me, let's say. Okay. So first of all, I thought about the architecture, the current architecture, and it doesn't make much sense. Content has blog in it, and blog is actually a package, which is strange. It sort of makes sense because what I thought in the beginning was that I will create a certain route, for example blog, and I will be able to create another route, and another route will be also a package. For example, here I have blog, but I can basically create another route which will be, I don't know, contact, whatever, and contact will be also a package. But and inside of contact you will probably have another pages or couple of pages, or maybe more. Maybe you would like to add another block into the contact, but it sort of doesn't make sense because it's not how you build sites. It's not how you want to manage site, especially if it's a small one. And in my case, it's a very small site. At least this is what I have in mind for this project. I have a small site that I want to create in static generator, and I want to be able to share it with the world in some way. So maybe content should be a package of itself, and not a separate workspace for a bunch of other packages, because this is what is happening right now. Here I have content and it's part of the workspaces, which doesn't make sense for me right now. So let's refactor it. First of all, I will remove asterisk and it will make it a package, standalone package. Okay, so now I need to move here things around. Content, amazing, good explanation. So I have turbo, I have build. Let's remove both of them. Now I have only source and two JSON configurations. I can move it. Now why do I have a okay, I didn't move SRC. Okay, that's okay. Let's remove the blog, and now I can add SRC, new folder, SRC, and this folder will be opinionated. Inside of the folder I will have pages, not posts but pages, because how do I name? Okay, because this is the most basic entity of my site, a page, not blog but a page. I sort of thought about it for a while and sort of debated myself what will be the better approach, because if we will take a look at for example WordPress, so WordPress was created as a block generator, right? And if we will take a look into the database of the WordPress, if you will generate one for yourself, generate site based on the WordPress for yourself, and if you will look into the database that the WordPress generates for you, you will see that this database is talking in the terms of the blog posts. So if I'm not mistaken, almost everything there is based on the post, or it doesn't have much notion of pages. It is basically operating with posts. Almost everything is a post. And I don't think this is it definitely works. Okay, so WordPress can work and operate, and it's one of the popular website engines in the world. But maybe it's not the correct approach for me. Maybe I need to operate in terms of pages and not in terms of posts. At least this is what feels to me right now. This is what make most sense for me. So basically, let's dance with that, okay? And we'll see how it goes. So we have pages inside of the src folder. Also, we have index.tsx, and we have blog config. So maybe we can rename it, and maybe it's good a moment to rename it to something like site config, okay, and not blog config. Title prefix, blog website. Let's call it amazing. amazing website description. Okay, and content, let's keep it as is. And here is blog content. No, it will be website content. Next step will be to rename blog builder, but we will get to it. Okay. So looks like I need to run yarn once again. So it's recalculated. Cool. What will happen if I will run yarn build? Okay, and there are no posts for pattern src posts. Okay, makes sense. So let's go into it. It's a bit annoying that it is JavaScript. It will be nice if it will be shown as TypeScript, shown, and I can sort of link to TypeScript, not to JavaScript. Maybe I need to write to do to it. A moment. Stack links to PS files in the list. cooler if I could link to TS files instead. Most likely I will need to provide source maps for that to happen. Okay, also let's describe how to reproduce it. Okay, so basically I need to look when I'm throwing this error and no, come on, there are no posts. Okay, post dir and content dir, src posts and pages. Pages dir. Page config file. Site config. Nice. Still same error. No pages. And you looked into src pages. Why do I have it like this in parentheses? Doesn't make much sense. Okay, so now I can run preview. And yeah. What is happening is I changed build folder, the location of build folder, and now preview doesn't work. Content build. Let's try it one more. Now it works and it produces the expected output. Okay, so now we can commit it. Okay, it's quite a bit of changes. Okay. Nice. So what will be the next step? Right. It's no longer block builder, it's site builder. So maybe let's change the name here as well. Do I have a lot of block builder references? Okay, quite a few. So maybe we can just go ahead and rename everything to site builder. Yes, of course, why not? Why not? And let's rename this as well. And I will need to rename the file site builder. Okay, and this is the entry point for the library to work. Right? Well, let's see if Yarn will be able to install everything. Okay, Yarn installs everything. Now let's do build. Okay, Yarn preview. Looks like this still works. Right. Okay. Block builder into site builder. Nice. So let's see. Now I need a way to design my pages. Let's see. By the way, let's check the output in the HTML. Let's see, amazing website, right? This is exactly how I called it. So it's news. It is something that we expect and it is a good thing. Okay, why do you have a label here? Okay, I need to restart to update. It's not something that we can do right now. Okay, so basically here I have only the content of the file, and I have this mark that means that this should the code above or text above should be in the preview of the page. So this is the main issue. I don't have a way to render a page. And it is something that users should be able to configure. I don't want to define it inside of my packages, because inside of the packages is the infrastructure for the builder, and inside of the content is the design and the actual content of the website. So I don't want to define a design inside of packages. I only want for package to deal with with building and not with designing stuff. Maybe in some rare cases, but overall this shouldn't be the approach. So basically what we can do is to define sort of how do I call it? Sort of configuration that will be providing to us the designed output, right? Something like site render TS. Okay, it should be inside of src. Is it? Yes, it is. So we can create here a folder that we call components, and we may use it later. I put it in the pages, which wasn't my intention. Nice. So it's now outside of the pages. So now we can export right, 1 second. So we can create const, let's call it site renderer, and it will be a function that currently returns nothing, and I will export default site renderer. This is something that we should call inside of our builder, and this will be our contract. This is the idea. We will see how it goes. Okay, have here definitions. Nice. It's called render ts, export type site render function, which is a function that returns just a second. Looks like we have some good. Okay, and here I need to return some I want to say some configuration, but maybe it is not configuration. Maybe okay, let's call it void, for example, for a moment. So how do I want to do it? So maybe it should return an object with page render function that returns, what should return? Maybe React component, React element, maybe. And I always forget what is the basic type for React elements. I'm sort of assuming that it's React element, but I think it should be the same one that we use for typing children. So React component function. What is type for children property? React node? I don't think so. Oh, React node. And here it's React children. Guys, JSX element, amazing. Guys, I need a solution. I need a consensus. Children React node. Okay. So it looks like it's React node. Right. Okay. So my mistake. It's React node, not React element. Okay. Good. And now page render, what will accept? It will get a content. It will get content, right? Content in form of React node as well. And then somehow it should wrap it and provide new elements. So in a way, it's a hook, high order component. So this function is a hook. Okay, maybe. And here I need to export everything from render. Okay, how do I expose it? Using TS. Nice. And it means wait a second. I'm using site builder without installing it. Ah no, okay, it's installed. Ooh. Okay. And we are exporting only package.json. Cool, cool. We are cool guys. So maybe we need to export also a type, but first let's create a folder. We called exports, and we'll create type ts. Here we'll export something from definitions. What? I don't have definitions as a dependency. So who uses definitions? It's not interesting. Definitions, site build. So I don't have definitions. Thank you, but Wait. No, okay. It's in dev dependencies, which means it will be bundled, and which means I can export it. And I will like to export site render function. Type. Yeah. Let's build it. Let's build all. Okay. Now, what I need to do now? I need to use it. Well, I can't because I'm not exporting the correct. Okay, I'm not exporting actually types. Cool, because what I'm exporting is on the index, in index. But what I need to do is to add additional entry point, which will be src exports and types ts. Obviously, I need also rename this one. Okay, so let's see if it will happen. Okay, exports. Types DTS. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so here I need to write types and types not allowed, so it's dot types. Okay, and it should be in this exports types DTS. Does it make sense? Let's try to build it. Okay. So it means that I sort of can import it from site builder types site render function and here, and it should not work because I need to return page render. Right, and is what I'm expecting. It should return React node. Let's create new folder page render, a new folder render, and file page render tsx. sorry, TS6, and it will export const page render. And it will return wait a second, what I'm expecting to get? Content React node. Okay, so it also expects to get React node, and what I will return is I will return div with content. I need to import React as well. Right. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So here I'm expecting to get content, which is React node, and I'm returning page render that expects also to get content. So basically I can do it like this. Oops. And allegedly it will work. Okay. Okay, it looks like I need to make it an object. So maybe export type page render function will make sense. It will make sense to define it separately. Which allegedly what will help me to do is to go okay, it will help me to go here, and then I can define it like this, and it means not site render, page render. Okay, so first of all let's build it. Good. So page, oh come on. Right. I need explicitly to import it. Sorry, to export it. Site render function, and here is page render function, and now I can go here. No. Okay, I can go here, and I can first build it and then use it. Oh my god. So page render function, thank you. Now I can use it here, and I can get content from here without defining it explicitly, like whatever. I don't need it anymore. Okay, so if I will build it, it should work, right? And it even should allow me to preview it, but the preview will be exactly the same. I have no idea what Google Wide Wine is, so maybe I'll not do it. Okay, let's stop it. Okay, so I don't need this part anymore. Nice, so we have site renderer. Maybe I need to rename it. Dum dum. Okay. So let's save it. By the way, I don't think I have a way to check types. I need to add a comment. I can remove this one, add type check command to the root. So basically what is happening now is I'm running not this file, I'm running this file, and I'm running build all, but build all behind the scenes is running with, and with is actually not checking types. So I need separate way to run type checks. Yeah. So maybe I can do it really quickly. Like here inside builder, I can. I should be dependent on TypeScript, right? And types, isn't it something like TSC? Yeah, it looks like it's no emit. No emit. So it means that I can go to packages, site builder, run yarn types, and it should check types. So so let's test it. Let's expect foo here, and no. Sorry, I'm checking the wrong thing. So basically I need to go here and no, not in definitions, inside builder. Site builder, let's go for example here, and I can do maybe something like that. Right, and now I'm getting the results. So it means that I can add this command everywhere, and not in HTML. Here it is, config makes sense. Let's add the types, definitions. Right, let's add. I'm not dependent on TypeScript here, which is a bit odd. Also here I'm not dependent on TypeScript. Okay, so first of all let's add scripts and add the check. Here I will add TypeScript to dependencies. Nice, and I will add it also here. Okay. So definitions done, preview done, site build UI component. I'm not using anything there, so I'm not having components right now, but maybe we still should add types check. Okay, so it means at this point I need to run yarn install to see that everything is installed. Good. And what now? Yeah, I need to configure this command in the root. I mean, here it should be something like types all run types, but it's not enough. I need to also configure turbo. So basically it's something like this. Yarn types all. Cool, we have some problems. Blog post. Yeah, I'm not using it. It's great that it's cached it. So basically I can mark it as done. Here types all, good. Now yeah, just let's enlarge it a bit. Okay, good. So basically I can remove now this log, and now I can say that types command is ready to be used. Okay, So next step will be maybe to use this render. Yeah, site render. Okay. So let's see. Basically, let's plan it out. So what I added is site renderer, which is actually a file that should be known to my builder. Renderer. This file should be used by my renderer. It exposes methods for manipulation, for content manipulation, like a page render. These methods will allow to the user to add desired design. Okay. So this is the idea for site render. Yeah. Let's see what I can do also in addition to that. Okay, yeah, we have additional problems besides design. Okay, so we will use page render in order to allow to our user to add design, but in addition to that, we need to somehow to allow our user to provide navigation. And also we need to allow to our user to render a preview for our pages. In my case, I would like to see something like, let's define it. I would like to create a page that provides a preview for all the blog pages that I have, which makes sense because if you go to any blog, you will be greeted with the page that sort of provides some excerpt from your blogs. So it could be in form of blocks like this. You have blocks that are placed side by side. There is some text. Let's mock it like this. Yeah, and it could be also that it has some image. Yeah, and we have basically several previews like this. Yeah, so my user need to be able to do it. How do I call it? Pages preview. Let's call it blog preview. Blog posts preview. Okay. So maybe I will allow to combine pages under category or categories, and then I can create preview pages for these categories. Maybe category is not a correct term. Maybe it's meta category. So because category, it feels like something that I would like to use. And for example, I would like to group my posts by tag or by certain category. It could be cases that I would like to split them and not use only tags, but also categories. But a meta category is something that wouldn't be exposed to the user. It's something that I can use only for development. So let's define it. Queries are not exposed to site visitor and used only during development. Okay. Next up is navigation. I need somehow solve the navigation problem. So I need a way to create a menu. Simple as that. My user should be able to create a menu. And obviously menu doesn't have to have all the pages. It can only have certain pages. So maybe menu should be sort of hard-coded, and it can be stored in navigation. Maybe menu is a special component config that user will define in navigation directory. After that, user will be able to place it in the page or use it in the code with special syntax. Yeah, I can introduce special syntax. For example, it could be like something like menu ID main, or it could be Something like that. So this is the basic idea. Not sure how not sure how not sure whether everything I will implement in this way, but it is certainly a possibility, right? It's something that can be used. I think WordPress is doing something similar to that. Not sure for 100%. And it's not like my idea is to copy everything from WordPress, but it's a good thing if I have some inspiration, let's say, or some source of previous knowledge in a way. Okay. Let's see what else. Yeah, we also have a problem that, well, not a problem maybe, but we also have a feature that who probably will be a bit challenging to implement. Tags. So if I have tags, I need a way to display them in every page. So I need to display tags on every page. Post. I need a way to create page that displays, I mean user should be able to create page that displays all the results for selected tag. In a way it should be page preview, same as blog post preview. Right. And obviously it means if I'm creating a page that displaying all the posts related to certain tag, I need a way to render it. And it should be rendered and it should be statically placed in the build folder. Right. And it's something of nice to have, definitely not something that I will develop right now, but maybe we will see. But I want some quality of life, and let's address site reload in dev mode. First, full site reload will, so full site reload on change in user code will be enough. Next, maybe we can do HMR, hot module reload. Oh my god, it's a lot of content. I'm not sure how much of this content will be implemented in the upcoming streams, and maybe I will split it, and maybe parts of that will be implemented in the upcoming streams, and I'm randomly selecting right now. It's not like I'm planning to do it or not. But everything is planned. What will actually be developed in the upcoming streams is something else. And so maybe I will split, and first of all I will implement parts of this functionality, and then I will pause this project and do something else. But we'll see. Nevertheless, I would like to see that at every step I will have working project that can be used in some way before moving to the next step. So currently it's sort of a case, because what is happening currently, I can build. I certainly can build a project. I certainly can take the results of the build and place it somewhere. I already can deploy it. It looks horrible, of course. It doesn't look good, but it's an incremental process. It's something that we can improve step by step. Okay, I already have it. So I can open it, I can see it, it's readable, it's accessible. It's something that can be used. So at this point we need to comment. Oh my god. Okay, we'll move forward step by step. But I think it's all for this stream, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.